the entire SRJT team, and I'm sure everybody in the entire sport. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us here at this show. Both these weeks seem to be really huge weeks, and I really appreciate the support from everybody. I just want to go over a couple things for everybody here regarding our event, just like I normally do in person with a big rider meeting and party, but obviously that can't happen at this horse show. So I just wanted to go over a few of our protocols, our normal SRJT protocols, and talk a little bit about the future of SRJT as well. So thank you guys for joining me. Also, at the end of this, I am going to have a Q&A session. If you guys have any questions for me regarding anything having to do with the horse show, just type it in on Facebook Live, and I'll receive those questions from everybody here telling me those questions. So at the end of the whole speech and rider meeting, we'll go over those questions. So you can write in those questions the entire time through the conversation. So I will get all those questions in real time, and I'll be able to respond to them at the end. First, I just want to go over the coronavirus protocols that we're going to be enforcing here at Brave Horse Show Park this week. Obviously, we have canceled completely the VIP hospitality area. I feel that that's completely our responsibility to do. We don't want any necessary areas where people are congregating in mass quantities to happen on the property. So no VIP area at this horse show or any of the rest of our horse shows for the 2020 season. Also, definitely everybody on the property must wear masks at all time if you're not on horseback. Doesn't matter whether you're in the camper area, doesn't matter whether you're in the stabling area, in the show office, or up at the main show ring or at any of the rings. Everybody will be required to wear a mask at all times. I do encourage, personally, all the exhibitors and everybody on the property to wear actual face masks that are more than single ply. I do think that the neck gaiters don't actually do much help, even though it is better than nothing. I do encourage everybody to try to wear an actual face mask when they can. Also, there will be hand sanitizer throughout the entire property. Obviously, we will be requiring everybody to sanitize the schooling jumps and have hand sanitizers on the way into the schooling area and on the way out of the schooling area. We will be temperature checking everybody as they arrive into the property before they even get close to the property. So everybody will receive a color-coordinated wristband for every single day that they come on the property. It will be a different color, just to reassure everyone that they've been checked, their temperature is below 99.5, and everybody can be reassured. I also obviously encourage social distancing throughout the entire property. Doesn't matter whether you're in the barn or anywhere on the property. Please remain a minimum of 6 feet away from everybody to the best of everybody's ability. Obviously, there are certain situations where that cannot be, so that's where the mask really comes into play, and you will be required to wear a mask. We are going to have zero tolerance at this horse show, so please, everybody, just focus on the competition. Please follow the protocols, and there will be no trouble. We want to have a great horse show for everyone. So definitely, if we have to remind somebody more than once to continue following the protocols, we will ask that individual to leave the property for the remainder of the horse show. So again, please we want to have horse shows, we want to be safe, we want to do our part, so please follow all those mandatory protocols that are USEF protocols and Ohio State protocols and procedures as well. So we're going to be following everything that's absolutely mandatory by all the federations and state guidelines. Also, if you are housed in the RV park here at the property, before you enter the stabling area, you are required to go to the horse show office and get your temperature checked and receive one of those bracelets. So just because you're on the property doesn't mean you can't have the bracelet. You must have the color coordinate bracelet just like everybody else that is competing and arriving on the property. So that's pretty much the gist of the COVID protocols that we're going to be enforcing. Those are the main, really important ones, and I respect and I hope everybody follows those protocols so we can have a safe and productive show. Now moving on to some of the Split Rock Jumping Tour protocols that we always do. Please, I encourage everybody to download the Split Rock Jumping Tour app in iOS and on Androids. It's really going to make everybody's life so much easier at this horse show. We've worked so hard in partnership with Equestre Digital to create an absolutely unbelievable experience, both on our website and our SRJT app. You can literally, in real time, have live scoring and results. Video clipping will be literally on demand, within reason, right after you walk out of the show arena, right on the live scoring and results page. You just click the play button. You can download the videos from either the first round or the jump off. You can send it to yourself on WhatsApp. Really amazing capabilities. Also, you can do all your feed and betting orders on our app, add in scratches on your app, which does close the day before at 4 p.m. every single day for add and scratches. There will be no same-day ads. Also, you can see the leading rider leaderboards on our application, and all the orders of go will be up immediately as the entries come in after 4 p.m. So you will not have to wait late into the night for the entry systems. You can continue to check your app, and you'll get in real time all the updates for start times, hard start times in the main arena every single day will be posted. So please follow the Split Rock Jumping Tour app for everything you need to know in real time for the entire week. Also, you can find the live stream on the app or on our website at splitrockjumpingtour.com. Some of the Split Rock Jumping Tour protocols, which we always enforce, it is mandatory to wear white breeches every single day starting tomorrow. Since we're having this rider meeting a day early from what we normally do, I will be enforcing the white breeches every day, all day, starting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Just because I think it provides a better atmosphere for everybody, better on the videos, better for photographs, and it just looks a lot more presentable. We will be riding top 8 for awards. We will not be dismounting and doing a podium, but we will still be riding and doing a victory gallop for the top 8 of every class. That is absolutely mandatory. You must be on horseback. If you think your horse is not capable of doing a victory gallop or might act up a little bit, I please encourage you guys to prepare for that. Choose another horse or borrow somebody's horse to at least ride in for the ribbons. We do have some amazing sponsors here that have graciously supported the entire tour, and those awards are extremely important to them. So please be present and on horseback for those awards. I do want everybody to know, since the show schedule at this horse show is definitely slightly different than we normally do at our normal jumper events, the junior, amateurs, and professionals are all combined in the division. So what we are going to be offering for all the junior amateurs in every single class is their own set of ribbons and awards. So even though the prize money is combined, junior and amateurs will receive an overall set of ribbons if they're in the awards, and a full set of 1 through 8 ribbons as well for them. So I wanted to make sure that the junior amateurs got their own recognition as the leading riders for all of those classes. So that's how that will take place. Obviously, every class is a hard start time. We try to never be late. We will be preloading every class, 2 to 3 horses at a time in the arena, just like we normally do to keep the classes rolling along. We encourage preloading at every single Split Rock Jumping Tour horse show. There also will be, potentially dependent on the situation, a 60-second clock. We really do not want to have any gaps in between the riders, so that's why we definitely encourage preloading. So all the basic Split Rock Jumping Tour protocols that most of you have become accustomed to knowing. We encourage everybody to go out there, share your photos. Josh Winslow at Winslow Photography is our official photographer on hand. Tag Split Rock Jumping Tour with hashtag Split Rock Jumping Tour or SRJT. And don't be afraid to share any of those photos and get it out there. We love all that enthusiasm. Also, don't forget, we do have an incredible Fist Pump Award sponsored by Horseflight, which has sponsored the Fist Pump Award since the very first event in 2015. We had an anonymous donor increase the prize money of the Fist Pump Award to $1,000 each week. Both Columbus International 1 and 2 will have a $1,000 bonus for the leading Horseflight Fist Pump each week. So We really encourage everybody. I know there's no spectators allowed at this horse show, but we really encourage everybody to show their enthusiasm. More people will be watching at home, and it just provides great entertainment and lightens the mood a little bit. So we do encourage, if you jump a clear round or if you're in that victory gallop, showing your enthusiasm for horseflight and give a huge fist pump. And the benefit is you could win $1,000 extra. So all good things come from that. I definitely want to say a huge thank you to all of our sponsors at the Split Rock Jumping Tour. Everybody here on our team knows how difficult this season has been, not only for us, for the exhibitors, but also the sponsors. You know, with all the cancellations of so many of the events out there, I really just want to say how much we appreciate your continued support. We know you have choices out there and other events, and we want to do our best to accommodate all the sponsors. So thank you so much to everybody that's continued their support of all of our events, because we absolutely could not run a 300 to 400 horse show without your support. Just to name all the sponsors, I want to thank Alley Wolf LLC, Copeland Sport Horses, Animo, Biozyme, which is the owners of Vitalize and Hyaluronic specifically, CWD, Dahlman Jump Co., who has provided our fantastic courses all season long at every single horse show of ours this year, Farm Vet, Horseflight, as I said, for the Fist Pump Award and a couple divisions during the event, John Deere and Ag Pro for providing our incredible equipment throughout the entire tour, Restylane, thank you so much for being a partner and an advertiser with us, Rocal Gloves, and lastly, Green is the New Blue. We've definitely partnered with Green is the New Blue for the entire tour this year to provide a much further push and advancement in recycling. So you'll notice recycling bins throughout the property. We encourage no single-use plastics. So Green is the New Blue has donated all the recycling bins on the property, as well as these incredible cardboard boxed waters. So hopefully we're doing our part for the environment. We recycle all of our, we try to recycle all of our shavings bags and everything, just to do our part for the environment. So thank you again for Green is the New Blue, and it's an honor to join that recycling and environmental initiative here at Split Rock Jumping Tour. Thank you again so much for all your support. Again, we could not do it without all the generous sponsors that help us along the way. Looking forward, this is our third event for the year. We've had a few shows that have canceled. We have the Columbus International 1. We have a sold-out Columbus International 2 for next year with an incredible number of FEI riders and horses for next week. And we culminate with the 2020 finale of the Split Rock Jumping Tour at a brand new stop for us in Aiken, South Carolina, that we are so looking forward to. It's an honor to be hosting the first international show jumping event to ever be held in the state of South Carolina, and for the such a traditional community, horse community of Aiken, South Carolina. And that will be hosted at Bruce's Field. So really looking forward to partnering with the crew at the Aiken Horse Park Foundation and Bruce's Field to put on an incredible CSI 2-star with a $100,000 Grand Prix event November 4th to 8th. If you haven't already gotten your entries in for our season finale in Aiken, please do so as soon as possible, as stalls are selling out pretty quickly. Please contact Caitlin in our office or send her an email at caitlin@splitrockjumpingtour.com, and she'll take care of you for that. That finishes off our 2020 season, but 2021 is looking like it's going to be the biggest season yet for Split Rock Jumping Tour. So please be on the lookout through our social media, website for all updates, press releases, anything you can find for our updated tour for 2021. I can tell everybody there are huge changes for the Split Rock Jumping Tour in 2021. We have a couple new shows on the calendar, and we are introducing throughout a couple of our shows incredible hunter classes and a full hunter horse show as well, for everybody to experience what we can do on the hunter side of horse shows. So please be on the lookout for that, and we hope to see everybody also back in 2021 and share with us the excitement of adding a much bigger horse show to the calendar for next season and next summer. So we want everybody to be able to experience the Split Rock Jumping Tour experience, both on the hunter side and the jumper side, moving forward into the future. So, again, next year also, we will hopefully culminate next year like we were supposed to this year with the Fort Worth International 2021 edition World Cup qualifier presented by and sponsored by Longines. So that finishes our 21 tour for next year, definitely. I want to thank everybody again for attending this horse show. The weather looks fantastic, and we hope to have a great event for everybody. We encourage everybody that's watching from home, tune into our live stream all week. Also, everybody that's competing on the property or a part of this event, please don't hesitate to ask anybody a part of the Split Rock Jumping Tour team for anything. We're here for you. We want to create the absolute best horse show experience possible. So if there's anything we can do to make your experience, your horse showing way of life here these next 2 weeks easier, please don't hesitate to contact myself, Sammy, our lead event coordinator, Caitlin in the office, and Robin. Anybody here would be happy to help anybody with anything, all the way down to restaurant recommendations and reservations, hotel accommodations, facility needs, stabling needs. Anything you need, don't hesitate to ask us. And if it's within reason and in our ability, we'll go above and beyond to make sure you're accommodated. I don't know if anybody has any other further questions. I hope I didn't miss anything or leave anybody out. But that's, in a gist, all we have for today. And competition starts tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp in the main Grand Prix ring and 9:30 a.m. in Jumper 2. The FEI jog will start at 3:30 sharp tomorrow. So that's all I have for you guys today. I'll hang out here for a few minutes to see if anybody has any questions or concerns, and we'll go from there. Looks like we have no questions so far, so we'll just hang out here for a second in case anybody has anything to add. But all right, well, thank you guys for participating in this live virtual rider meeting for Split Rock Jumping Tour. I hope everybody has a fantastic 2 weeks of horse showing here, and let any of us know if you need anything at all. Thank you, guys.